There'll never be no comparison. You're live on the show. Sit back and have a listen. LDBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Boxing and MMA Show Live. And this episode of the Coach Shelton Harrison Boxing and MMA Show Live is brought to you by Quest X, where I will slap some sense into your stupid PG-13 channel. Go subscribe to Quest X today. Alright guys, Amanda Nunes versus Cris Cyborg. This is a fantasy matchup that a few of you guys did want me to break this down on one of my power charts, so here it is, okay? Alright, listen man, I'm going to get right into this. Amanda Nunes, I give both of these two young ladies a 5 in striking. They both are very good at the striking game. And if this fight was a stand-up, if it was purely a stand-up, you know, I would definitely have to edge more of Amanda Nunes just based on, you know, her having a reach advantage over Cris Cyborg if it was a stand-up game. Okay, but it won't be. Kicking, I'll give the edge to Cris Cyborg. Cris Cyborg is more apt to use a lot more of her kick selections than Amanda Nunes will. Amanda Nunes, she has times in the fight where she will use her kicks, but it's not as often as I would like to see her do it. Grappling, Cris Cyborg is a beast when it comes to grappling, and if she ever grabbed Amanda Nunes, I think that would be all she wrote. Amanda Nunes is a good grappler. She's very good at it, but I just think Cyborg uses more of the octagon when she grapples, and I think Cyborg is very good at utilizing the cage when she grapples. Like, she's a mastermind of putting you against the cage and then elbowing and kneeing the hell out of you when you get against that cage, and that's just the way that is. Okay, submission. I, searched as far as I can find to see if there was a match where Cris Cyborg submitted an opponent. I can't find any, okay? Now, I've seen Cris Cyborg practicing submission attempts in practice. I see her do a lot of that in practice, but she never wants to do it in a match. Could it be because she's very bloodthirsty and she would just love to just more than likely beat the hell out of you? Amanda Nunes, yes, I've seen her do some submissions, and Amanda Nunes actually has a good submission game. And it could be possible that Amanda can catch Cris Cyborg in one of her combinations or get her to the ground and possibly get Cyborg while she's trying to squirm to get back up into a submission. You never know. Ground game, Cris Cyborg all the way. Guys, you need to look at a couple of fights with Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes on her back, she's very vulnerable. And I think when she's put on her back, I don't think that she's good. I don't think she can respond. It's hard for her to get up. Because one thing that comes into play is stamina. But you guys got to go back and look at the fight where she fought, who did she fight? Oh, she fought Cat Zingano. And Cat Zingano had Amanda Nunes on her back, and Nunes was almost defenseless. And Cat Zingano rained down a bunch of elbows. If Cat Zingano did that to Amanda Nunes, what do you think Cris Cyborg would do if she got her to the ground? Strength. Both of these young women, I give them a 5. They are both very, very strong. And I'll tell you, a testament to Cyborg's strength when she went and she fought Jarena Jojo Bars in a Muay Thai match. And that's one of her notable losses, okay? Listen, Jarena walks around at about 165, 170 pounds. She walks around. She came in on fight night probably at about 165 pounds. She kicked and kneed Cyborg with a lot of kicks that would have dropped and even knocked out a lot of girls that fight Muay Thai. Cris Cyborg ate them. Jarena hit Cris Cyborg with a knee so vicious, man. I actually thought Cyborg was hurt, man. Cyborg got back up. She jumped back to her feet and got back in the fight. I'm sorry. Cris Cyborg is a very, very strong customer. She's extremely strong. And knocking out Cyborg is not going to be an easy task. And it's not going to be easy for anybody that try to challenge her. And that's just the way that is, okay? Amanda Nunes is also strong, but, she's also suspect, man. And I probably should have gave her a 4. She's very suspect. She got caught by Alexis Davis. She got caught by Cris Zingano. I mean, she got caught. And, her chin is okay. Her chin is okay. But, I question sometimes when she's in that grapple, does her strength kind of fail her? I don't know. Maybe you guys can kind of tell me. Agility. I give that to Cris Cyborg. Cris Cyborg all the way has the better agility between the two. Cyborg can attack from angles. Cyborg can, come in and out. Cyborg can move to the back. She can shift her weight. Cyborg does a lot of different things, man. I even saw Cyborg do a move off of the cage, man. Like, she was on the ground and then she used her feet and climbed up the side of the cage and got back to her feet. I mean, some Kung Fu Theater type stuff, man. But Cris Cyborg is very agile. And trying to submit Cyborg, trying to knock her out, it's not going to be an easy task. And it's not going to happen by Amanda Nunes. That's just how it is. Power. I give both of these young ladies a 5 in the power division, okay? Amanda Nunes is probably one of the hardest punchers in UFC. She is, okay? I mean, I even saw video footage of Amanda Nunes sparring with dudes. she hitting dudes and backing these dudes up because her power was just that good. Cris Cyborg, same thing, man. She got a lot of power. But Cyborg is more powerful when she's mixing up kicks and punches together. Takedown defense. I give that edge to Cyborg. Cyborg is a little bit better in being, not being taken down. She's actually pretty good at it. And at times, Cyborg will welcome being taken down because she'll use her Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to actually beat the hell out of people. That's what she does. I've seen Amanda Nunes get taken down in multiple fights. Now, at times when she's on the ground, she'll do a good job. She'll do a great job. But, also, too, I've seen that vulnerability when she's getting taken down. Technique. I think Amanda Nunes does a better job of executing her punches and kicks with more technique than Cris Cyborg. Okay? I give her the edge in technique. She's very technical. She's a very technical fighter. Cyborg isn't as technical, man. She's very crude and she likes to maul you. Okay? I don't see as much technique in her strikes and punches, or kicks and punches. Stamina. This has been a problem for Amanda Nunes. Okay? Her stamina is not great. And if you can get Amanda Nunes past the second round, you can pretty much defeat Amanda Nunes. That's what Valentina Shevchenko had success. She wore Amanda Nunes down, and Amanda Nunes could really do nothing with Shevchenko. And Shevchenko is a naturally small person. Okay, here's my thing. What do you think a Cris Cyborg would do to Amanda Nunes if Shevchenko, who came in weighing 133 pounds, did to Amanda Nunes? I mean, people, let's use some common sense. In my opinion, Amanda Nunes gets completely destroyed by Cris Cyborg. Cris Cyborg will get in there and she will beat the hell out of Nunes. People, that's just the way that is. I know some of y'all not going to like this, but this the truth. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. Subscribe.